Hi, my name is Cintron. Hi guys. I'm up here today because I'm going to be fighting for my life. I don't know you guys personally, but I know Monster. You know when you're in jail, you have nothing but time. So just know this is coming from my heart, but I wrote down everything because I need you guys to understand. I'm begging you to please hear me with your heart. Whatever judgment that the prosecutor gave you about me, just set that aside. Until this moment, I've been a law-abiding citizen. I am a mother, and I love my children dearly. This is why I beg you to hear me with your hearts. Domestic violence is a major issue of this great nation. Yes, there's laws in place, but what do they mean if you can't use them? I am going to tell you that domestic violence is a true crime in the state of Ohio, and what can be done to help, and why it's plaguing our great nation. I am not the problem, but we are. Our justice system is. Yes, our society is too. Domestic violence is normal for us, and it shouldn't be. It should be an anomaly. There are plenty of people hiding that you don't know. They get hit, they get abused, we get raped by men who say they love us. I've gotten the protection orders, I've ran, and the prosecutor wants to tell me that I should spend the rest of my life in jail because I finally stood up for myself. But tell me, what was I supposed to do? I got away with my babies and we were finally free. And I was outside grilling. My kids were in the backyard playing. And he came up like it was normal, like we were a family. I asked him to leave. I didn't want to make a scene. And he refused. But did you know that according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, every 9 seconds in the US, a woman is assaulted or beaten? So, he came, he choked me, he had me pinned against the house. My babies ran up, they heard what's going on, and for a second they distracted him. And for that split second, I had a chance to get free. I kicked him in his groin. I ran in the house and he pursued. I ran for my gun and I fired. I called an ambulance. I asked for help. I asked them to save him. And I'm sorry that he didn't make it, but I tried. Oh man, this has been going on in my life for the past 15 years in front of my babies. Can you imagine being raped and beaten in front of your babies? But he loves me though. That's what he told me. Did you know that also according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 1 in 7 women have been stalked by a significant other, to the point that they believe that either themselves or their loved ones are going to be seriously harmed. The laws that are in place, according to the Ohio Revised Code, if a spouse was to choke his wife and police were to get involved, he is facing a misdemeanor. in the 4th degree. That is 30 days in jail and a $250 fine for choking your wife, whether she passes out or not. How is that fair? What are these protection orders for? How many times do I have to run away and ask for help before fighting back? Yes, there are battered women's shelters. There's one here in Summit County and Medina County battered women's shelter. And did you know, according to them, 10% to 14% of victims will be raped at some point in their marriage. And 1 in every 4 will experience domestic violence in their lifetime. So yes, I murdered someone. Yes, I am sorry. But what I can tell you, I can tell you what we can do to fix it. Let's get better laws. Let's stop prosecuting women for fighting back. There are so many mothers in jail, so many sisters, so many wives, so many aunts in jail for fighting back. And most of them did go through the court system. Most of them did ask for help. Some of them didn't kill anybody, but they're in jail facing serious time. Let's get laws in place. Let's make domestic violence an anomaly, not a norm. Why is this a norm in our society? Let's stand up against it. Let's actually try to stop it. Let's not look the other way. Let's not turn against our loved ones when they're being beaten. It's hard. In your mind, you love this person, so you tell everybody you're okay. You lie. You don't want no one in your business. You convince yourself it's going to get better. Be there for your loved ones. Don't turn your backs. They need you. I needed mine, and no one was there. Because for 15 years, I told them I was okay, and they gave up. Don't give up. Keep fighting. I have told you why there is an issue. I've gave you reasons. I've told you why we can fix it and how. This is why I beg you, please let me go back home to my babies. Let me raise them. Let me see them graduate and grow up. Don't put them in the shelter. Don't put them in the foster home. I'm all they have, and they're all I have.
911, what's your emergency?
Thank you.
Please come quick! He's bleeding. There's blood everywhere. You have to save him.
Where are you?
I'm at home. Please come quick.
Well, what's your address?
555 Weather Street. Please come. There's blood everywhere. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. You have to save him. Please. Please.
Thank you.
Wow. Tabby, I think there's